All right. Maybe it'll come online now. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, how are you doing? It looks like it might just be you today because I have no idea what's happened to everybody else. And of course, in my wisdom, I didn't remind anybody that I was doing this. So, but that's okay. I'm officially live. Okay, I don't need to hear that echo. Thank you very much. Well, the funny thing is, prior to that, I must have been talking to no one in particular, just to myself, when I was waiting for the Zoom room to fill up. So all good there. So as you know, I tend to always draw a card before an event like this, just to tap in to see what the energies are going to be like. And so tonight, excuse my dirty hands, I've been painting my deck outside. It's been good. It's the Prince of Swords, and you can see the prince has got a very sort of, looks like he's made out of crystals there, and there's the yellow crystal sort of diamond in front of him there. This is the airy aspect of air, and it's all about intuition. It's about creative thinking. It's also about cutting through everything that is entangled in your life. So it's all about those entanglements. So it's allowing yourself to be free. My hand really is filthy, isn't it? Oh well. Oh, where are we going? There we go. Focus in. And so it's about becoming free and freeing those ideas and starting to use those ideas to create new things in your world. So that's super exciting. And then I drew a second card, and the second card was the Five of Discs. I'll use a different hand, slightly cleaner hand, hopefully. The Five of Discs, if you look at it, it looks a bit like a fortress. The four pillars, four squares. That's each one represents a different element. We've got water, we've got fire, we've got earth, and we've got air. Go clockwise around them. So the Four of Discs is really about manifestation. It's about your character, and whether it's boxed in or whether it's needing a bit of fortification. And it's also about having that integrity. Okay. And it's a good one. So give me a bit of start foundation to the other card that I've drawn. Right. Good. Excellent. That being said, a lot has happened, a lot of changes in the world. And it's definitely time to, I think the month of May has been quite stressful for a lot of people out there, where things haven't always gone in the flow that they expected, and they were struggling. And now they're sort of breathing a sigh of relief that the May has changed, the moon has moved, things are shifting, and things are going to be a little bit easier or a little bit more in flow for the upcoming month ahead. Or so we believe. So, that being said, it's time to go inwards, and it's time to go up and out and see what the moon's going to tell us tonight. So, beautiful souls, settle yourselves down, make yourself comfortable, and take a nice deep breath in and out. And just allow and let yourself let go and relax. Just allow the body to become heavy and still. And as the body begins to let go, so the mind can quieten down. And the quieter the mind becomes, the longer the space between the thoughts, everything can settle. Because it's about freeing yourself. Freeing your mind from your body from your mind, but allowing them both to be one and free at the same time. And as you breathe gently, just notice any areas of tension in your body. Just allow yourself to dissolve those tensions. Really feeling gravity, the beautiful power of gravity holding you, holding your physical form here on earth, your body. And then as you breathe gently, I want you to start to imagine the emotional aspect of you starting to move back into alignment with your physical body. Bringing your physical body and your emotions into alignment. And perhaps it's almost like allowing yourself to refocus from a slightly blurry image, sensing yourself becoming focused, sharper, clearer. As you now start to bring the mind, the mental aspect of self, in alignment with your physical form, in alignment with your emotions, your emotional body, your mental body, your physical body, all aligning up, slotting into place, refocusing, removing the blur, the out of focus, beside yourselfness. As you come into one, come into the oneness of being you. Beautiful gravity, Mother Earth holding, supporting, nurturing, allowing this to take place, allowing this magic to align you, to bring you back into your body, and to ensure that your body is connected to the earth. And it feels good. As you take another breath in, and as you breathe out, you just start to sense how the spirit aspect of you slots into space, realigns, putting you at the center of you. You as this incredible spiritual being fully present and fully centered in this moment. And it feels good. It feels so good to completely let go and allow yourself to be fully present, fully centered, fully in the now. And in this centered space, you're able to expand upwards. Expand and expand and expand, as though you're this giant helium balloon, just expanding and expanding and expanding. Expanding your energy, expanding yourself, expanding your awareness, expanding outside of you, outside of it all, outside of the comfort of the now that you know in your world. And it feels good. And in this spanvic state, you're aware of the bright full moon, the beautiful moon energy, that crystal white shining through you, over you, around you. And this beautiful crystal energy is starting to move through your form, through your body, through your mind. This pure white light starting to bring structure to those ideas, to those plans, to those thoughts, of the things you wish to do or have dreamt about doing in the upcoming months. And it feels good as you just sit and allow the moonlight to move through your expanded awareness. Allowing this beautiful light to cut through any entanglements. At the same time, allowing you to be free. Free of any restrictive or limited ideas. Any limits of the old energy, of the old world. Powerful, crystal white light shining all the way through. Cutting away those limiting ideas, those old ways, those old models, allowing you now to sense and see from the highest perspective. And as you breathe, that gentle rate that's just right for you, that slow in and out. And it feels good. As you start to now sense how your body is beginning to lighten up. How your body is lighting up now with this moonlight. With this moonlight in your body. You can sense this moonlight lighting up your body. This beautiful crystal white light of the moon. Lighting up the expanded version of you. And it feels good. It feels so good to just stay in this expanded space. This crystal white light. Lighting you up, freeing you from whatever limits your mind and spirit have. And in this expanded state, you realize that you have no limits. The limits are just your mind. And it feels good. It feels so good to be in this expanded, awakened state. Notice how this beautiful light starts to clear your mind, bringing a new structure, a new order. That clears those old pathways. that your mind is now clear and clean by this crystalline light. Those old shortcuts, those old pathways to those negative thinkings, old beliefs are changed. And now we begin to connect to that beautiful Prince of Swords energy, to that beautiful crystal matrix, to allow that crystal light that's coming from this crystal moon that's shining through you to start to take form. To start to create that diamond pattern through your body, through your mind, through your energy. This crystalline energy, crystalline light, enabling you to shift, to grow, to expand. And it feels good. You might start to now return to that initial thought, initial idea, possibility, thing that you want to manifest or bring into this world. Allow those seeds to start to take shape. To grow in ways that you have not yet thought of or believed. To allow that beautiful energy of manifestation of the Four of Discs to move through those ideas. As you step into your power with this beautiful crystalline energy running through you. Stepping into that higher character. Being integral in every aspect of your life. Manifesting in ways that you have not dreamt of. As you stand in this upgraded crystalline form, filled with this crystal moon energy, crystal moon light, awakened, alive, standing in your power, standing in your truth, standing in your love, your heart, your highest wisdom. As you offer yourself your power in service to your love, giving to you that power in service of love. And when you're filled with this love power, you turn outwards and offer your power in service of love to those closest to you, to those in your circle, in your family, your friends, your colleagues, and those that need just a little bit more. And it feels good, this new crystalline body, this awakened aspect of self, this expanded version, expanded and aligned and centered in the very true nature of you. And it feels good. It feels so good. And just taking a moment now just to thank yourself. To thank yourself for being here today. To thank yourself for allowing yourself to expand, to grow in strength and power and wisdom. Thanking yourself for each breath that you take. Thanking you for being you. As we now also thank the moon for her crystalline light. The beautiful light that has allowed you to see and feel and grow and expand. And it feels good. And you begin to start to notice your breath. Noticing your body sitting in the chair. And the rise and fall of your chest as you begin to become aware of the body and the toes, the fingers moving. And taking as much time as you need, just allow yourself to gently come back to this moment, to the space, to this time. And maybe have a little sip of water. Good. Welcome back, everybody. How are we doing? You can unmute yourself. Very cool. That's a good one. So hopefully, if this is being recorded properly, you'll be able to catch it again from the beginning. Those that joined a little bit late. How are you doing? All good, Sharon? You never know where we're going to go with these journeys, and they're not long, they're short, but they're powerful, and they shift and change you in ways that can't really be put into words. And but that's okay. We don't always need words, do we? Sometimes it's just about the feeling or the knowingness inside. As you can see in the background, there's a little bit of an altar. Can't really see it, but it's there. A couple of flowers from the garden, beautiful rose, a couple of daisies. The elements: earth, water, air, and fire, which again came up into the card, the four of discs. Power. Look, there we go. Power. But this one really was about the Prince of Swords, about allowing that crystal energy to really come through in the body. Any final questions before we wrap it up? If not, have a beautiful Sunday evening. Enjoy. Why did I choose the crystalline energy? Yeah, I always draw a card, not always, I sometimes draw a card, and this card came up. So these two cards came up. So the Prince of Swords and the Four of Discs. Okay, manifestation and the crystalline body, cutting away the energy and also allowing that crystalline body to be there. So that's why sometimes there's three cards, sometimes there's one card, sometimes there's no cards. It all depends on the energies of the month and the moon. I never know until, well, usually five or so minutes before I actually start. So it's, like I said, these things aren't scripted. They're very, very intuitive, and they just flow the way they're supposed to flow. So I sometimes get a hint of who the goddess or being we're going to meet is beforehand. But most of the time, I don't. So unless it's a very specific goddess or god that wants to come through, or being that wants to come through, I won't have any inclination of what or how or where, how we'll expand, where we'll go, where we'll focus in on. Sometimes it's really focusing inwards, sometimes we focus outwards. Today was all about expanding and allowing yourself to be fully centered in you, not just the physical you, but the greater version of you. The you as a spiritual being, being centered in your spirit, being the center of infinity, being the very middle point where the physical body, the mind, the emotions, and the spirit can all line up as one. So very much that idea of focusing that lens, not seeing the double image anymore, just allowing it all to focus up. And it's something that I've realized the last little while, that so many of us are so focused on being grounded, okay, which is good, okay, obviously, but not actually being in our bodies. So we be grounded, the body can be grounded, but actually the mind is over there, the emotions over there, and the spirit and the soul are all sort of scattered all over the place, right? So it's about really focusing them all in so that This idea of grounding is not just the physical body being grounded, but you, all aspects of you, being in sharp focus. Right? It's very, very easy to be stuck in the mind or stuck in an emotion. And when we start to line those up, bring everything into focus, then we become whole. And this new energy is about us being whole. It's not for us to be scattered. It's not for us to be the kaleidoscope all over the place. It's for us to all come into that sharp focus, to be aware of self, and to focus on self first, right? To thank you first for being here, because without you, there wouldn't be an experience. And then afterwards, to thank everything else. It's always about going and thanking you first, being aware of self, focusing in on self, being selfish. We have to be selfish. Selfish in a way that doesn't hurt others and doesn't hurt ourselves, but really giving to ourselves first. So simple, yet often the thing we do the least. We're so willing to please everybody else. And then when we're exhausted, think about ourselves. And by that stage, all you can give yourself is probably your bed or some junk TV or junk food. Okay? You know, the less we've given to ourselves in a day, the more our ideas and goals start to slip. Right? I always say that the later it is, the flatter your focus battery is, should we say. All those things that you want to do, you agree to do, right? I'm only going to have one cup of coffee, but then maybe by 3 o'clock in the afternoon, the slumps hit you and you need that pick me up, so you have another coffee. And then maybe you go out for dinner and someone says, hey, let's have a round of, I don't know, what are they called? Irish coffees, okay? And then maybe you go, yeah, why not? That's a good idea. Oh, but I'll tell you what, I'll make it decaf so I can sleep. Right? Yeah, right. Or maybe it's that snacking that you promise yourself you're not going to do before bed. But you end up watching some junk TV and your hand and your mouth have to do something. So they move to that peanut jar, right? Which you really actually don't really want. But because you haven't given yourself the time, the energy to focus, the love, you do those sort of destructive behaviors. Anyway, I'm just rambling now. So that being said, beautiful souls, have an amazing month of June. June is coming up in a few hours' time. And I will see some of you this week for some more magic. And for anybody else who wants more magic, well, please follow and you will find out about the magic. All right, beautiful souls. I will see you all soon.